Hi everybody, Walcott here and welcome back to Football Manager, where we are trying to round out the league fixtures for the month of March. We do have next weekend some internationals coming up where we hope our keeper gets some game time but doesn't come back injured. That would be ideal. In terms of where we are 3 games into our final 10 game push. We've got 7 points from 9. Coming up, we've got away at West Ham, home to Cardiff, and then Fulham, away to Millwall. We're then at home to Forest, followed by at home to Blackburn, and away at West Brom. So within that, I can quite easily see us probably getting 4 wins and 1 draw. So that gives us 13 points to add to the 7 we've already got. Would take us to a total of 20 points from 30 for the final game push. So 13 points on top of the total that we have now would take us to 75, and 75 would usually be enough to just miss out on the play. Oh, actually, it would be enough to usually make the playoffs. Usually, that's scary. Right. Anyway, I'm going to stop scaring myself now. We're going to have a look at the overview of the league. Callum Hulme is still playing absolutely fantastically all season long. When did he actually join us? Was it in National? No, League 2. So we signed him when we got our first effort in second. So we'd been in League 2 for a season. So we signed him, got promoted, and then stayed in the Championship. Okay. What a player. Let's carry on. So West Ham away coming up. A lot of our dissenters who wanted away from the club have subsequently changed their mind. Full player status, we can have a look. Walcott is being sought after by Ipswich Town. Magloire is still listed and still wanted. Rossiter is still wanted, although he's no longer on the list. Same with, I know Drea is still on the list and is wanted. Both no longer on the list, but still sought after. Weiss and Bayer wanted by these lower league German sides, which don't seem to take anyone off the list. Venezia still interested to D'Amico, who hasn't been listed at all. And Broha, who's not on the list anymore, is wanted on loan by Crawley Town. Now Crawley are in the National League, pushing for a playoff berth. Okay. West Ham coming up. First team players. Available. Let's give him 45 minutes. Let's give him 60 minutes. Let's give D'Amico 45 minutes. And Lusala, if he's allowed to play, 90. Right, okay, let's move on. It's Saturday morning, quarter-final of the FA Cup, which obviously we're not in. Myers complete. Oh, he's a coach. Okay, so here we go. Lusala is suspended still for another 2 games. Sanderson will continue out there. Diego is a yellow card away from a 2-match ban. Magloire and Walcott can play at centre back. So we need to change anything, to be honest. Maybe Bayer can come off for Sewell. Yeah, let's do that. Right, submit the team. No, he should be a trequartista. Submit the team. Let's go. So tough away game. Could go either way. Sewell falls an error from the keeper early doors. And we throw in. Yellow card for Walcott really early on, and Dowell has a free kick well wide of the post. Smith Rowe crosses. Oh, queuing up. Martinez scored. Should have scored, sorry. Diego throws it into Rossiter. Capanni gets it. Gives it to Weiss. Weiss to Rossiter. Gives it back to him. Lovely by Weiss. Finds Wright Phillips. He's got Sanderson outside him. Who crosses. Capanni hits the post. And bounces clear, and it's a throw into Blyth. Unlucky. Both teams having a good early chance. So quarter of the game gone, and here come West Ham. Sanderson steals it off the toes and finds Sewell, who finds Wright Phillips, who can march forward. Sewell's trying to get up in support. He can't, but the keeper is forced into a good save. The chance is gone. Here come West Ham. Dowell shows rear. Martinez blocked on the turn. Capanni thumps it clear, and Sewell beats his man. Has he got the legs to do it again? No, he hasn't. LSA concedes the throw. Minutes to half time now. Let's go a bit more cautious. And that's half time. So I think what we're going to do is give them 5-10 minutes to swim. I think we're going to move Sewell to the left wing and bring on Broha. Here's Capanni. Uses the ball. Capanni, free kick from deep. Belts one in. Walcott hits the post, I think. Capanni to Magloire. To Rossiter. Magloire again, back to Diego. And the chance is gone. Capanni, dangerous free kick, hits the wall. That's a throw in. Should have done better, really. Now we hit the hour mark, so Weiss is going to make way. Capanni is going to play as a shadow striker. Sewell is going to move to the left wing instead of Weiss and play as a inverted winger. And Weiss is going to come off for Broha, who's going to play as a target man in support. And I'm going to look at this team formation. hit the target man. There we go. So there you go, thumps it along. Sewell toward him. Rossiter plays to Capanni. Looking for a bit of space, finds Diego. Goes back to Magloire, who plays the ball forward. Broha knocks it down to Capanni. Capanni can't get his strike away cleanly, and Broha beats the keeper to it and tucks it away. Third goal of the season for him. 1-0 Blyth. That moves us up to 5th. As things stand, time to get scared. Sanderson to Wadden. All the way back to Barlow. It goes long. Finds Capanni. Capanni is in. Oh, snatches at it. Puts it wide of the post. So Sewell is going to make a way for Amico. And then I think we'll bring Bove on for Rossiter. Final 10 minutes. Five minutes to go. Final minute of normal time plus 4 to add on. Sanderson has a throw in. Gives it to Wadden now. To Bove. Finds Sanderson again. Is he going to beat his man? Plays it off him. And Martinez prevents the throw. Ferrier to Pineda as we move into the 4 minutes of injury time. It's crossed in. Magloire clears. Holland, sorry, from the edge of the area scores. And it's ones each. Ferrier crosses. Magloire clears. Holland. Fortuitously and off the post. Gone attacking, we could end up getting caught with 2 and 2 here, but Wadden steals the ball, makes progress down the right, pulls it inside to Bove. Got numbers forward, Broha is in, hits it straight at field. De Amico turns, loses the ball, Sanderson has it. Holland down injured. Sanderson strikes into the side netting. And the final seconds are going to tick by. And that should be the end of the half. The end of the game. With the points shed. I mean, come on, keeper, ref, what are you doing? And Phillips, Broha. Finds D'Amico. Of course, it could be time because of the injury. Capanni on the edge. Wadden finds Sanderson. Loses it to Ferrier. That should be it, surely. Bove again. There's time. Sanderson to Bove. To Wadden. To Bove. Plays it forward looking for D'Amico. Keeps it in. Crosses. Diego. And that is full time eventually. Forgot about the injury there to Holland. He gets man of the match. Not a bad performance from us. Shame that we lost it so late on, or conceded so late on, but a point, not a bad result. Now we move into promotion contention apparently with that draw. And it does. As Brighton win at Palace, to meet the semi-finals of the FA Cup. They're having a great second half to the season. We win to move up to 6th, ahead of Brighton, who have a game in hand. Okay. The late game is Forest versus Derby. Chance for Forest to try and put some distance or some points on the board. Man City scraped through on penalties against Everton. You would expect. Oh, Forest lost it at home to Derby in the East Mids. Derby. No, it's not East Mids Derby. In the Leicester. Anyway, so Derby win that to move to 11th to keep their playoff dreams alive. And West Brom didn't have a game. Oh no, they played on the Friday, didn't they? Newcastle versus Leeds. So we would have had an away trip to Newcastle. Newcastle win that 3-2. Colin Torrey getting a brace again. What a player he is. Arsenal beat Sheffield United. Okay. 9 goals for the under-18s. Just everyone getting on the score sheet pretty much there. Rocky getting a goal for the under-23s. Reed gets another goal, this time in the FA Trophy semi-final first leg, bringing the total to 10. Man of the match and a goal for Leighton Stewart. 13 in the league now. Dale Furness got his first goal for Stalybridge. Okay, yeah, Rocky got the only Blyth goal of that game. New England after Derby Jordi de Vries. Not a player I'm interested in. Just looks like the same name as someone I was interested in though. Rocky in goal, almost back as well. No games coming up this week due to the internationals. Chris Graydon played. Did I just miss an alert then? Nope, must have been imagining it. Forge and Phil Barlow both got a game. 23 minutes for Barlow. Good 90 minutes for Walter Jeffrey for Guyana. How did... Must have been 2 games. Anyway, right. Minor progress for him. And that's the end of that week, but we'll press on with no game until Good Friday. We'll take our leave on the Thursday night. We'll then have 2 games coming up against, first of all, Cardiff, and then on Easter Monday it will be at home to Fulham. So 2 games coming up at Croft Park. 6 points expected, to be honest. Mulliner gets another goal for the under-18s, taking his tally to 30 for the season. Bearing in mind he only played 2 games last season and scored 1 goal. This has been quite a step change for him. 12 man of the match performances out of the 42 games he's featured in. As we enter into the business end of the season. So Lewis Reed, man of the match, scored 2 more goals for Boston as they won 6-3 on aggregate over Fylde. Keita scored to get his 10th goal of the season as Crawley won 2-0, and CJ scored and was man of the match for Grimsby. Okay, Norwich Under-23s won the Under-23s Premier Division 2 title. He was in the Division 1. All the big guns you would expect. Division 2 has Newcastle in it, but a lot of big clubs, and we are in Division 3 or Division 4? We're in Division 4 North East. Don't know how we're doing so poorly actually. Maybe the games were early doors. Schedule Under-23s fixtures. Yeah, there was a lot of them early on, I think, where we didn't put out a full team. Even then we've been struggling recently. I mean, we've been smashing the goals in the friendlies. Because of the restrictions, right, okay. You can't have, obviously, all the over-age players playing. I get you. Under-23s, first team players. Scott and Dreher. Rocky's not going to play Gore. Quite ready yet. Okay. Robertson and Walter Jeffrey both set to expire. Youth contract set to expire as well. And now Tino is injured. We don't care. He's not getting a game anyway. He doesn't look like a bad player. Noah Clark. Maximiliano Rossi. Michael John. Okay. Cardiff play Brighton, Sheffield United QPR. Brighton smash Cardiff to jump up to 5th. We drop to 8th. And Sheffield United also win to go 7th as we drop to 8th. They only win 1-0. Now, 6 games left. Bristol City and QPR can only get to 41 points. So if they fail to win, or if Cardiff win, then we've got rid of 2 from the league already. We're nowhere near relegation, so we just need to carry on. We're aiming at 75 points, don't you know? That's our target for the season. Now, important dates in April. Yeah, lots of them coming up. Stewart wins Player of the Month with 5 goals in 5 games. Good for him. Financial update. We're down to under $500,000 in the bank. Wow. Performance review, A-. Fine with that. Squad dynamics is good. We lose the final of the under-18s Division 3 Cup, 6-2 to Stevenage. Mulliner scoring again. Oh no, that was for the under-23s. My apologies. As we win, sorry, 3-2. But Sam Howe got 2 goals against Stevenage. Sam Howe was wanted on loan by Boston. It's fine. Cardiff changes galore. Easy win expected. Odds on favourites. Ronaldo Vieira for Newcastle. Good player he looks like. Named that what you expect though, to be fair. Hand over to assistant. What about Phil Barlow? Oh, 1 to 2 days. That's fine by me. So 6 games left. This represents the halfway mark. Our new intake is announced. Oliver Miles, one of the most gifted to come through the ranks in recent years. A left back, okay. Jake Keith. Not really got much potential. Charlton prepare for Barnsley challenge. We have Cardiff. I think the next 2 games is a chance to establish ourselves in the top 6. I mean, the top 3 are away and clear, right? So it's between Charlton are up there. Good for them. Okay, so let's take Sanderson out. Magloire out. And I want Teo back in. I want Lusala in, but he can't because he's still suspended. So Sanderson will play again. I think Hulme is going to come on for Rossiter. Barlow can miss out for Tom Scott. There we go. And D'Amico might come in for Capanni. Sula's going to miss out for Broha. No, he's not. He's going to miss out for Rocky. And straight off the team, actually. Okay. No, we don't want to do that because I've just realised it should be the end of an episode. My apologies, that should have ended on Thursday night, but we have selected our squad for the next game. Just realising the time there, we're just ticking over the half-hour mark. So we're going to call that the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining. Come back next time. We have Cardiff at home, followed by Fulham at home. We're looking for 4, maybe 6 points. Let's see how we get on. Till next time. Bye-bye.